G'day, it's fugitive Australian journalist Shane Dowling from the website kangaroocourtofaustralia.com. Now, I published an article on Sunday the 15th of October titled Scott Morrison's Hillsong Mates Ripped Off Millions of Dollars in Aboriginal Grants and Tenders. Why is no one talking about that? Now, I'm going to read you out part of the article, but make sure you visit the website and you'll be able to read the full article and click on all the links with further information. And before I read out part of the article, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, share this video on social media and help shine a light on corruption. And the article starts off, former Prime Minister Scott Morrison's mates at Hillsong Church ripped off millions of dollars in Aboriginal funding from the government, which is well known. That fraud and theft, and many others like it, from the federal budget has received no attention from politicians or the media during the Indigenous referendum coverage for recognition in the Constitution and a voice in Parliament. The fact that the fraud and theft from Indigenous affairs received no mention by any politicians during the referendum campaign shows that all sides played politics with the voiced referendum. I published an article in September 2020 titled Scott Morrison's Hillsong mate, Lee Coleman, who has allegations of fraud and bribery against him, given $42 million in government grants. And I published that article again on Sunday as part of the full article. And it's got documented evidence of stealing from Indigenous affairs in the article. Now, I'll go on to say Lee Coleman went on to receive over $100 million in government contracts. And I published an article in February 2022 titled Scott Morrison's Hillsong mate, Lee Coleman, an alleged fraudster and crook set to break $100 million in government contracts. So it doesn't finish. It just keeps on going on and on and on. It went from $42 million in 2020. 2022, it had grown to $100 million. And I go on to say in the article, but just like Albanese nobbled the Anti-Corruption Commission by legislating to only having secret hearings, except in exceptional circumstances, Albanese has in effect nobbled the yes vote by failing to highlight a key reason for voting yes. If Anthony Albanese and the government had shone a light on the fraud and theft in Indigenous affairs under the previous federal coalition government, as per the above article, I have no doubt the yes vote would have been much higher. Whether it would have changed the result is unknown, but it would have been the right thing to do anyhow. But irrespective of the result of the referendum, addressing fraud and theft in Indigenous affairs needs to be front and centre moving forward, which the coalition failed to do for 9 years. Peter Dutton has guaranteed another referendum if he wins the next election. Will he tell the voters all the details or wait until after the next election? And no campaigner, Warren Mundine, said a no vote will expedite treaties with Indigenous Australians, which I thought most of the no voters were against. Now, in the article, I highlight the money Warren Mundine has made off Indigenous affairs over the years. And it's also interesting to note that Peter Dutton is already backpedalling from another referendum if he wins the next election, which shows Peter Dutton will say one thing one day and totally different thing the next. Now, I'll finish off the article by saying Prime Minister Anthony Albanese needs to grow a backbone and deal with the issue in an open and just manner and get rid of the crocodile tears, which he is using way too often and no one is buying. Anytime he seems to be under a bit of pressure, he seems to turn on the sprinklers and start crying. Well, I believe he's crying as much as I believe Scott Morrison was a Christian, which we all know was a total lie. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button and share this video on social media and do your bit to shine a light on corruption. And Kangaroo Court of Australia's independent media. I publish a website and a YouTube channel, and I'm 100% crowdfunded from viewers like yourself. And I currently have 333 patrons donating $2,148 a month, and I really need to double it to become financially viable. And you can donate any amount, $3, $5, $10, $15, $20, $30, $40, $50 a month, whatever suits your budget. So please support that. There'll be a link to the Patreon account below this video on YouTube and also on my website. And please share this video on social media. Thank you for your time and have a good day.